This next bout is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Representing the Hostile Collective and showing at ringside. His opponent. The strategist from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the strategist, JustNeph.
Action is underway here. The 11th anniversary show of Warriors of Wrestling. It's Andros versus JustNeph. And these two competitors, it was destiny that they would fight here a year after JustNeph was kicked out of the Hostile Collective and replaced by Andros, who turned on his former tag team partner from the Perfect Strangers, Marcus Marquis. Andros joined the Hostile Collective simultaneously when they kicked out JustNeph, and now these two, they've had such a great 2018. It comes to a climax here at the 11th anniversary show.
And these two, Chris, have a great history with each other as far as being intertwined. Wouldn't exactly say great for either two because it's been left with much blood, sweat, and tears left in the squared circle, but it ends tonight here at the 11th anniversary, Chris.
The strategist going against Andros, the Greek. Just a different personality from what he was a year ago. He's joined forces with those guys from the Hostile Collective who were known for being brutal, dirty, cheap. It's just... He's turned so much with JustNeph. He's been in the ring recently against Juba, put up one heck of a fight, and just fell short. You gotta think these two are the future of Warriors of Wrestling. They've had such a great year. Andros, very experienced. He's wrestled overseas. He used to actually wrestle for the promotion out over there, ZMAC. That's in Greece.
Andros the Greek, wrestling in Greece, in the motherland. I was very offended when Andros did not bring the frat boy back any tzatziki sauce. I had a word with him, but he just looked at me and I walked away.
I don't think he would offer you that at all.
No, I mean, a boy could dream. I like gyros. I'm sorry.
Euro.
Well, you're right. Euro.
Has him up.
I don't want to get...
Nice reversal there by JustNeph. The strategist is always one step ahead. Got a hold of that arm. Oh, he's going to break his arm. The pain on the elbow. Oh, he's going to break his arm. Got a hold. Andros trying to fight out of it. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh!
And Chris, if I am to refer to the official rules of Warriors of Wrestling, it must be an even amount of fingers to be a hold if that's the joint that you're grabbing, which it indeed was.
Oh, might have torn some ligaments in that hand. And Andros just getting out of the ring to recover. The pain he must be in after that must be unbearable. It's been all JustNeph early on. JustNeph getting set, bouncing off the ropes, but he will rebound. Andros getting out of the way. Good ring awareness from the veteran.
And both these two have had plenty of time to be called veteran indeed. In fact, JustNeph has been a part of Warriors of Wrestling longer than Andros. So if anything, JustNeph would be the veteran in this one, Chris.
He's a former, well, I'm glad you brought that up. He is a former Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, specifically with Abdul Nasir and the Hostile Collective. He's been around JustNeph. In 2018, he's wrestled over here, of course, at Warriors of Wrestling, but also now you create Right Coast Pro, Recombination Wrestling, Pioneer Valley Promotions, and Legendary Action Wrestling. So JustNeph very experienced in the ring. But Andros has been all over the place as well. We mentioned before he's wrestled in Greece, and now he's here in the U.S. These two taking the fight outside of the ring. And you would think that nothing is going to hold these two away from beating the hell out of each other. These two do not like each other. Their destinies are connected.
These two are definitely connected, Chris. First, once JustNeph was in the Hostile Collective, and then found his way out of that faction. One thing leads to another. Say hello.
Ooh, high knee
to Andros, replacing JustNeph in the Hostile. And you gotta argue, Chris, it might be the best thing that Andros has done for himself. Maybe not morally.
Down. Oh, that unforgiven steel. It was not the right thing for Andros to do. I disagree with that. Those guys, the Hostile Collective, are terrible. They're such a bad example to the Warrior Nation and the Warriors of Wrestling. A European uppercut by Andros. Andros' Opa days are over. He used to be a happy-go-lucky guy when he was tagging with Marcus Marquis, but now he's just an evil, bitter man.
Bitter indeed, but one could make the argument, Chris, that
suplex there by Andros.
Ever since Andros has had this new attitude about him, hold on, it could be it.
Could be it, but not enough.
Once Andros had this new attitude about himself, he's been making some serious moves in Warriors of Wrestling.
Yep.
Aligned himself with Darius Carter, Abdul Nasir, and the Hostile Collective. Now wrestling for championships, and now he's on the main card in the 11th anniversary show here in the Fun Station. I mean, the man has been making moves.
And last week, we call the action. He went one-on-one against Joe Gacy, who's been ranked on the PWI Top 500 7 times. So, yes, Andros has come a long way. I understand that. But aligning yourself, big boot there to JustNeph sends him down. Aligning yourself with the Hostile Collective, he could have done this on his own as well. He has the talent. I just don't understand why he needs their help. JustNeph losing oxygen, trying to get to his feet. Andros in clear control now. As for JustNeph, leaving the Hostile Collective has definitely been the best thing for his career. He seems rejuvenated. He seems fired up. Down he goes, back suplex, a stalling back suplex there by Andros. And now look at that, Andros is smiling. What a maniac. JustNeph struggling to get to his feet. Blocks away the kick. Going for the pin, this could be it, not enough. Rolling up is JustNeph and Andros. Going for that pin. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Not enough, but he's getting closer.
Hold on, he's got the roll up.
Look how fast JustNeph is. Just a 2 count. You can't turn your back on JustNeph. You can't give an opening. He will find a way. Look at that.
Some quick near falls there. Andros quickly cutting down the strategist, JustNeph.
And now with that mount on JustNeph, Andros in control again. That's how wrestling works. The pendulum swings left and right ever so often. Andros getting ready to go for that signature pile driver. JustNeph sees it coming. He must have read the scouting report. Lifting him up. Nice reversal there by JustNeph.
And a nice back body drop there. Andros finding himself in a world of hurt. JustNeph picking up some speed.
Nice, big move. Just what the doctor ordered. A high knee strike sends down Andros. JustNeph with an opportunity to take advantage. Got him, here he comes. He's on fire, folks. Andros doesn't know what he's got himself into. Cyclone punch.
Hold on, Chris.
Here comes JustNeph. Wait a second. Back elbow. Andros was able to block that move before, but he gets hit with that back elbow. Spinning shot, not enough. Got him. That could be all.
Might be it.
1, 2, not enough.
And Andros can't believe it. Shock on his face. That DDT has put away a number of superstars in the past.
Yep, he's implanted him into the middle of the ring, but it's not enough to keep JustNeph away. He's up, but he's definitely he's beat up. He's got a very limited amount of strength left in his body. You can tell he needs the ropes to hold himself up. Andros sees that, and he goes to that uppercut. He's not going to let up now, nor should he. JustNeph using those elbows to get away from Andros. He needs room to breathe. Enzugiri. Andros hasn't left his feet. From the middle rope goes JustNeph, bringing him down with that neck breaker. That could be it. 1, 2, not enough. Andros kicks out.
The strategist thought he had it all right there. Thought he was going to the promised land. Andros disagreed with that kick out.
Andros is now in trouble. JustNeph has a chance to think about how he's going to execute this. Has time to think. Both men to their feet. Picked him up. Not enough. Andros fighting out of the hold. Raking the eyes. You can't do that. This is what I'm talking about. The dirty move by Andros. Trying to pick him up for the pile driver. Beating him down. JustNeph can barely stand. Andros going for that patent pile driver. But JustNeph is able to get out of the way.
JustNeph was able to fight out of it. Probably for better, not for worse.
Bringing him down.
Hold on, it could be it.
Signature move. JustNeph with the pin. He did it.
Here is your winner, the strategist, JustNeph.
Well, they had Andros with that solution. These two paths were destined to collide here at the 11th anniversary show, and with the upper hand is JustNeph.
JustNeph was able to be successful against Andros. Huge victory for the strategist, putting down Andros, who aligned himself with the hostile. But there's plenty more action tonight, Chris. We got Tony Boots, Chris Steeler. We got the past, present, future. Frankie Getz Memorial Battle Royal up next. Darius Carter, one-on-one with Joey B. You do not want to miss that one.
The next on the chopping block. I'm ending the hostile collective.